Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds, and I thought I'd give you a channel update, kind of what my plans are, where I'm headed, and et cetera, type thing. First off, I plan on doing two more games, so probably four more episodes with regards to my Soccer Blast beginnings. I'm almost to the point where I understand the game completely, except for the attack sequence and the the part of the attack sequence that I have a problem with is with the stars, not the shooter, not who the assist player is, but adding up the stars and then rolling the dice and making sure that they pass or fail the check, which means saved or goal. Uh, that's the hard part. But I'm finding out a lot of the times, a lot of the goals aren't scored through that kind of a check. They're more on your special saved chart and like the header chart or the direct kick chart. Uh, because in the last game, um, Man United scored three goals, and they were all on the special save chart, and they were all in the first half. So yeah, you never know. You never know. But once I once I get that uh, sequence down of the stars, adding the stars, and rolling the dice, then I'll feel a lot better. But I plan on playing two more games, and instead of using Chelsea and Man United, I plan on using the New York and LA set, and that set has Pele in it, so that will be interesting. Um, and another thing is I'm trying to get a group of guys together to talk about the idea of how they manage their baseball teams, and I'm talking like strat, APA, payoff pitch. When you play somebody, uh, like I know, like my friend Chris, he plays on in an inside pitch league. It's like, well, what kind of strategy do you use when you're playing somebody? And are you one of these type of coaches that steals all the time, or do you allow your hitters to try to move the base runners? Now, if you've ever watched any of my games, I'm one of the people. I really don't steal a lot. On occasion, I might, but I really don't steal a lot. I'm the type of person that likes to try to have the batters get their people home. I might try it late innings or something like that, but for the most part, I'm not one of those people that steals a lot. I'm one of those. I like my base runners to be. I like my hitters to move my runners into scoring position. Um, that's just the way I like to do things. But not everybody's the same. And I have a group of guys in mind. My friend uh, Chris Strat Delaware. Uh, I think I asked RJL. I haven't gotten a response from him. Tony Porter, another person from my Inside Pitch League. I've asked about four or five guys, and I've got three positive responses. I just want to get kind of a flavor or feel of what kind of how people manage. I would love to have Al Red Sox fan because I know he's a big strike guy. I would like to have uh, Bulb Zolke, Sportsman Z. I don't think I sent him out an invitation, but I would love to have that. Um, have him see what his kind of response is. And it doesn't necessarily have to be baseball, but this is the season we're in, baseball, because I know that it's just the idea of I want to talk about managing like teams, whether it's baseball or football. What kind of things do you do in order to try to win, in order to try to psych your opponent out, type thing? Um, that kind of stuff. Also, uh, I talked about my next games. I'm going to play two more uh, Soccer Blast beginnings, which will probably be 4 episodes. Then after that, I plan on starting my Cincinnati 2019 replay. Uh, I'm still. You're just going to have to bear with me until I get to the point where I understand things. It's just that learning curve. And I just start today. I started looking at Hockey Blast. Um, and So I've started to look at Hockey Blast, and I'm looking at Chris Stratt's tutorial stuff, and I'm looking at other people's stuff as well. Um, I'm just like with Soccer Blast. I look at every video I can to try to get some of the ideas of uh, how to play the game. I like to watch, 6, 7, 8, 10 videos before I even attempt to read the instructions. So I got some idea, some premise of what the game is about. And the funny thing is Chris Stratt gave me all of his Hockey Blast stuff, and when I get good with that, what I want to do is a USA uh, Russia, Miracle on Ice 1980 replay. Um, and that will be in 2 parts. Uh, the first being USA versus Russia, and then the other part would be USA versus Sweden for the gold. Now, if we won't even say it happens, then I'm not gonna uh, have the Sweden part. I would probably basically whoever wins between USA and Sweden. I mean USA and Russia. I'll have play Sweden. We just hope it's the men in the red, white, and blue. Uh, but what I'm going to do as a preliminary and backdrop to that, since I have the 1980 Olympic hockey set stuff, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use other teams to learn the basics of uh, of Hockey Blast. So I might have Czechoslovakia and Poland, or Canada versus Australia, something goofy like that. But kind of I have the 1980 set, so I'll pick and choose. And if I say choose Germany and France, I'll probably do like 2 games with them, and I'll try to go through the basic mechanics to learn the mechanics, and then after that, I might do Mexico and say Brazil type thing. I'll just pick and choose until I get to the point where I feel like I'm comfortable with it, and then I'll do the uh, USA versus Russia, and I'll the winner of that will play Sweden, because Sweden is the team that the USA played to win the gold medal. Um, so I've got a couple more soccer blast beginning stuff. I'm trying to round up some guys to talk about managing teams in sports simulation games. I'm looking at hockey blast stuff, uh, and I'm trying to get with my IPL friend Chris. And what I want to do is I want to learn replay basketball and replay baseball from him. And in return, I want to teach him Glory Days boxing. And that's a game I love, but it's been a long time since I've played it. So it's like how we'll be learning together in that. And we can finally say this: kudos to baseball finally for getting it right and getting it done, and getting the guys back on the field. I mean, that's ridiculous to what um, basically they're losing like the first 2 weeks of the season. They should have done this the day after the World Series. It's a shame, and it's a shame. Um, really that they're getting. I won't go into that, but it's they're just getting they're getting greedy, and it's not just the players; it's the owners as well. They're both getting greedy. Um, as a matter of fact, in all honesty, put on some little league stuff, man. Let's see the little guys play. Hey, I mean, quality ain't going to be great, but even so, I mean, I'd like to see some of those. I mean, I love watching that Little League World Series. That's great. Let's see some of those little guys play, and throw in a few college games as well. You know, um, Also, it's getting near the NCAA tournament time. I know that my Xavier Musketeers lost a heartbreaker the other night. They were up by 6 points and just blew it. From what I heard, they just blew it in the last minute, basically. I think wound up being 89-82, something like that. Um, but uh, and so yeah, I've got a few things lined up in store. I'm trying to start learning like the hockey blast and stuff like that. I want to talk about managing teams and stuff like that. Um, I got soccer blast on the burner right now. So yeah, I got several things, and I should be. Uh, well, I know that the um, the pre-order that I got back in January should be coming beginning of April, probably. Probably, I'm assuming it's going to be right after the NCAA tournament's over with. Um, also, I know that this isn't sports sims related, but I will have another Abiding in Christ video, probably basically sometime this weekend, and it'll be on Exodus chapter 3, and it will be the topic for it will be on relationship or relationships. Uh, and I will say that much. It's already I showed you the notes for it uh, on my last video, my last Abiding in Christ video. So it's written. I just have to uh, come on here and you know, kind of give the message. I'm pretty much going through Exodus right now, and just kind of studying it and trying to point out. I think the important parts that kind of affect our Christian lives, and the kind of things that we need to implement and uh, instill in ourselves. Um, but and I've been talking with Travis with regards to getting a few things for some of my games. Travis Jensen, his check him on Facebook. He does tokens for Red, White, and Blue Racing, for Soccer Blast, for Hockey Blast. He does History Maker golf tokens, and I think he does some for History Maker baseball. I did see on his on one of his posts recently about the TV trays, and Travis, those TV trays are look really good. They're really neat. Um, I'm the one thing I have with regards to them is how many come in a set. Do you are 12 in a set? Because when you roll for TV drivers, you roll two two six-sided dice, so the most you can have at one time is 12. Uh, do you get 12, or do you only get like six in a package uh, type thing? If you would like to be a part of my talk on managing in baseball, please feel free to leave comments down there in the doohickey down there. Please subscribe. Please turn on notifications. I'm currently at 40 subscribers, and I've probably had this rendition of my show for about 2.5 years. Uh, this is my 163rd episode, so you're talking uh, 37 more episodes until episode 200. Uh, and I might, because I have some games, what I might do is I might have a like a giveaway for my 200th episode, uh, and yeah. So, but I just wanted to get on here and do a little chat and update of the kind of things that I have going on and planned and stuff like that. I didn't want to get on here real long and take up a lot of time, but I do want to let you know the kind of direction I'm headed. Uh, Also, I would like to try to get Chris to play Chris and Strat baseball, and uh, Chris, I will use some team other than the Reds this time, uh, and I might uh, use a team that my other other Chris friend likes a lot, and that's the Baltimore Orioles. Specifically, the 69 and 70 uh, Orioles. I think the 70 Orioles were the ones that won the World Series in that, because the 69 was the Mets. I think 70 was the Orioles, and that. So we might take the 70 Orioles and try to beat whichever team you uh, select type thing. I know that because I was just listening to the news. I know that the Reds would be playing the Cleveland Commanders first, uh, and I don't. I think it's in Cleveland. I'm not positive on that, but I think it's in Cleveland because I don't think their first games until April the 12th, and I'm not sure who that is, but I know that I think their first team that they play is the Cleveland, not Commanders. Sorry about that. The Cleveland Gladiators. Yeah, it's the Washington Commanders, and that's football, and the Cleveland Gladiators. So yes, the it will be their first game will be like the Battle of Ohio, which is always neat to see. Um, so that's all I have tonight. You guys take care. If you would like to be a part of my managing manager managing teams in that video, please let me know in the link below. Also, those that I've asked, uh, kind of put in the comments uh, what days you're available. I'm thinking about doing this next Friday or Saturday, probably around 8 or 9 o'clock type thing. Uh, but that's dependent on what people's schedules are. So you guys take care. Have a good evening, and we'll see you this weekend.